What if the money in your pocket isn't really yours? What if the entire global financial system, from the dollar in New York to the yen in Tokyo, was never designed to make you rich, but to keep you dependent? Because here's the uncomfortable truth. Money isn't just paper or pixels. It's power, and the people who control its creation control the world. From ancient gold to digital dollars, from empires to cryptocurrencies, humanity's relationship with money has always been shaped by one thing: who gets to print it, and who has to earn it. So today, we're peeling back the curtain to reveal the truth about world money, how it began, how it broke, and how it might be rewritten right now, under your nose. Section 1. Origins: the birth of value, 1:15 to 3 o'clock visual. Ancient trade routes, gold coins, and early marketplaces fade in and out. Narrator: long before paper, before banks, money was simple. It was shells, salt, and shiny metals, tangible things with real value. But as trade grew across continents, carrying gold became impractical. People wanted something lighter, a symbol of trust. And so, the first paper money was born in China. During the Temps dynasty, a promise written on paper, backed by real wealth. Europe followed. Banks issued notes representing gold in their vaults. You could exchange your paper for metal any time. But here's where the first twist entered history. Over time, people stopped asking for the gold. They began trusting the paper instead. The promise became the product, and the illusion began. Section 2. The rise. Creating money from nothing. 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock visual. Industrial era banks, stock markets, and the creation of the Federal Reserve. Narrator: by the early 20th century, global finance had become a network of promises. In 1913, the United States created the Federal Reserve, a central bank that could issue money not backed by gold, but by debt. Each dollar now came into existence as a loan, borrowed by the government, owed back with interest. That meant there would always be more debt than money in circulation. This wasn't unique to America. Across Europe, central banks emerged, each with the same formula: issue debt, expand credit, and manage economies through interest rates and inflation. The result: explosive growth and invisible chains. Because when money is debt, the world must keep borrowing just to stay afloat. Section 3. The breaking point. When trust collapses, 5 o'clock to 6:30. Visual. 1929. Stock market crash, World War II devastation, 1971. Nixon's speech. Narrator: every illusion breaks eventually. The Great Depression exposed the dangers of over-leveraged credit. After World War II, the world tried to rebuild trust through the Bretton Woods Agreement, tying global currencies to the US dollar and the dollar to gold. It worked for a while, but by 1971, the United States was drowning in debt. Gold reserves couldn't cover the amount of dollars circulating worldwide. So President Richard Nixon made a historic move. He temporarily ended the dollar-esque gold convertibility. Money was no longer tied to anything real. From that moment, every world currency became fiat, valuable only because governments said so. Section 4. The fallout and failed fixes, 6:30 to 8 o'clock. Visual: oil crises, inflation charts, 2008 crash, printing presses, digital transactions. Narrator: the world entered a new age, the era of unlimited money. Central banks printed at will. Governments borrowed without restraint. Every crisis, from recessions to pandemics, was met with the same cure: create more money. But every new dollar diluted the value of the last. Inflation soared. The rich got richer through assets, and the poor saw their savings evaporate. Even the 2008 crash, a moment when the system should have reset, only deepened the cycle. Banks were bailed out. The game continued, and now the next chapter is unfolding. Digital money. Central bank. Digital currencies promise security and efficiency. But behind the marketing lies something deeper. A future where every transaction is traceable, Every purchase programmable, and every citizen financially visible. Section 5 Modern Parallels and Patterns. 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock visual. Cryptocurrency symbols. Inflation headlines. People scanning phones to pay. Narrator. In 2020, the world printed more money in 1 year than in the previous century combined. Inflation hit 40-year highs, housing costs soared, and digital currencies exploded as people searched for a way out. But every so-called alternative from Bitcoin to stablecoins now faces regulation, surveillance, or The pattern is clear. Each time humanity invents new money to escape control, control eventually finds a way in. Conclusion, takeaways, warning, and call to action. 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock visual. Binary code, forming a spinning globe of money, slowly fading into darkness. Narrator. So what's the truth about world money? Takeaway 1. Money is no longer tied to reality, only to trust. And trust is the most fragile currency of all. Takeaway 2. The system runs on debt. To keep it alive, we must keep borrowing, ensuring perpetual control by those who issue it. Takeaway 3. Every time money evolves from gold to paper, from paper to code, power shifts. The question is, to whom? Narrator quiet, reflective. The truth is, the future of money isn't just about finance. It's about freedom. So before the next digital dollar, coin, or crypto takes over, ask yourself one thing. Will it make you free, or just more connected to the matrix? If you found this eye-opening, hit like, share it with someone who still thinks money is just paper, and subscribe for more stories that reveal the systems shaping your life.